So the next part is differentiate sine 2x plus cos 2x. This is actually consisting of two functions, sine 2x and cos 2x. In our first step, we already calculated a differentiation of sine with multiple of angle. So the same thing will apply on this question, but the only difference here, we have actually sum of two functions. So derivative will apply separately on this one and this one. So this, I think, is an easy exercise for you people. So start, let y is equal to sine 2x plus cos 2x. Then applying first step, x will replace by x plus delta x, and next step, this will become minus y. So putting the values of this y will become sine 2x plus cos 2x. So here we have sine 2x plus 2 delta x, and this sine 2x will be combined to this sine. So we have sine 2x plus 2 delta x minus sine 2x, and this cos 2x will join this cos, and now that will become cos 2x plus 2 delta x minus cos 2x. So we apply simplification step here. This is actually formula of sine alpha minus sine beta, which we discussed in our first part, and this is actually the formula of cos alpha minus cos beta. So applying the formula of this sine alpha minus sine beta, this is actually of the form sum, and we will convert it into the product form. So this is actually sum to product form, and this is actually sum to product form of this cos alpha minus cos beta, which is minus 2 sine alpha plus beta divided by 2 sine alpha minus beta by 2. So after simplification, this will become like this, and then dividing both sides by delta x will take the form delta y by delta x on left hand side, and on right hand side, this sine delta x over delta x, as we discussed in our first two steps, that this delta x will must divide by portion of sine. So that formula will completed by limit delta x approaches to 0 sine x divided by x. Taking limit delta x approaches to 0 on left hand side and on right hand side. So this will become dy by dx, and when we apply limit on this portion, this whole thing will become 1. We have only 2, and cos this delta x will become 0, cos 4x by 2 like this, and this delta x will be 0, so we have 4x divided by 2. So we have this 2 will be here. So the final result of sine 2x plus cos 2x, differentiation of sine 2x plus cos 2x will become 2 cos 2x minus sine 2x. Again we can verify here, derivative of sine 2x plus cos 2x will be like this. Differentiation will apply both of these functions separately, and derivative of sine actually cos the angle 2x, and then derivative will apply on this angle, which is actually 2, and derivative of cos is actually minus sine, and then this will be angle, and then derivative will apply on this angle, which is 2x. So derivative of 2x will become 2. So here we have final result by taking 2 as a common factor. The next part is differentiation of cos of x square. Solution: let y is equal to cos of x square. First step is y plus delta y cos of x plus delta x whole square. This x will just replace by x plus delta x. This square will be as it is. So the next step, delta y is equal to cos of x plus delta x whole square minus y. By putting the value of y, cos of x square, so putting the value of y, which is cos x square, this will become delta y is equal to cos x plus delta x whole square minus this y will become cos of x square. Now this is actually cos alpha minus cos beta. We have cos alpha minus cos beta, and this is actually a formula minus 2 sine alpha plus beta divided by 2 into sine alpha minus beta divided by 2. So applying this formula to here, this will become minus 2 sine, this is alpha, x plus delta x whole square, this is beta, so plus x square, like this, alpha plus beta over 2, and into sine alpha minus beta divided by 2. So this is actually minus 2 sine. This will be as it is, unaffected. And now we applying simplification here. X square plus delta x whole square plus 2x delta x. Actually the formula of a plus b whole square, and this minus x square divided by 2. The notable thing here, we just opened this step, open the square of this one, and why not this one? The logic is we just have to simplify the thing which is not giving an answer here. So as we see, when we apply the limit on the next step to 0, this delta x will become 0, and we have x square plus x square, and we will get an answer like 2x square divided by 2. But when we apply limit delta x here, this will become 0, and we have only x square minus x square, which will be cancel out, and this will become 0. So sine 0 will be 0, and this 0 will multiply to this one will become a 0. So actually the this will show actually the derivative of cos of x square will become 0. So to avoid this thing, we just have to simplify this thing which is not giving an answer. Now the reason is this one, so just we have to open this result and not of this one. So this will be as it is, and we just have to simplify this thing which is x plus delta x whole square minus x square. Now this one delta y minus 2 sine x plus delta x whole square plus x square divided by 2 will be as it is, and from here x square will be cancelled out, and delta x whole square plus 2x delta x will be taken as a common factor. We have delta x plus 2x divided by 2. So dividing both sides by delta x, that will become delta y by delta x minus 2 sine x plus delta x whole square plus x square divided by 2, and this is actually first of the form like this: minus 2 x plus delta x whole square plus x square divided by 2 sine delta x plus 2x divided by 2 delta x, and whole divided by delta x. So as we mentioned in our previous step, that this delta x will be divided only on this part, as this portion is already giving an answer here. So we have this minus 2 sine x plus delta x whole square plus x square divided by 2 will be as it is, and this delta x along with this sine delta x plus 2x divided by 2 delta x will be like this. This delta x is actually our dividing both sides of delta x thing, and to complete the formula of sine x divided by x, limit x approaches to 0, sine x divided by x is equal to 1. So to complete this result, we have to make in denominator the same thing which is appearing as an angle of sine x. So the angle of sine is delta x plus 2x divided by 2, but we have only delta x. So complete this formula, we have to multiplying by delta x plus 2x divided by 2. So this is actually delta x plus 2x divided by 2 is an extra thing to complete this result. But when we apply here, we must have to divide this thing also. So this one is actually the reciprocal of this one, 2 delta x plus 2x. Taking limit delta x approaches to 0, this will become dy by dx, and on right hand side minus 2 sine this delta x will be 0, so we have x square plus x square divided by 2, and on right hand side we have actually the formula of like this one. Limit will apply only on this part, and this is by using this formula will be equal to 1, and the remaining thing is 1 over 2, which is this one, and this delta x will be 0. We have only this 2x, and this whole thing will become 1. So the next step is minus 2 sine 2x square divided by 2. This 2 will be cancelled out, and this 2 will be cancelled out. We have only here 1 over x, so that will become x. So derivative of cos x square will be minus 2x sine x square. This is here sine x square, and this 2 and x will be multiplying on this one. So the final result of derivative of cos x square is minus 2x sine x square, which we can verify here by using our general result, that derivative of cos x square. So again, using the same thing or same logic, derivative will apply on first trigonometric function. So derivative of cos will be minus sine. Angle is x square, and then derivative will apply on angle, which is derivative of x square. So minus sine x square, and derivative of x square will be 2x. So the thing will become 2x sine x square, which is verified by this 4-step process or differentiation by first principle, that will give minus 2x sine x square.